Broforce. Isn't that such a beautiful sound? Broforce. Probably my favorite, honestly. You know, guys, so here we go. We're going to try to link this back up again. Unfortunately, tried to get back into Division. Wasn't working quite right. No big deal. You know, who cares? So, you guys could. Thank you very much for joining back in. Like, comment, subscribe. It's always really appreciated. Yo, Mike, can you hear me? Boy? Mike! Yo! Not much. I was trying to do the freaking Division and it kind of took crap on me.
Game or the stream?
Both. No, I was playing the game, and all of a sudden, like, it just like kicked me out of the server. I was like, well, shoot. Well, what in tarnations? Is what it is.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
Yo guys, everybody watching right now, just give me 1 second. I'll be popping in just a second. And yo man, big shout out to Iron Myers, aka Mike the Dyke. Yeah, he's in the party live tonight. He's like doing stuff, you know.
I was actually watching the Democratic.
Oh goody.
The one from like 3 days ago, I think.
Yeah, the fun one. Hey, yo, man, shout out to Stanley for subscribing, man. Got love for you. Got love for all of you. Every single piece of you. No homo. Yeah. When it comes to politics, I'm just kind of giving up right now. Of course, if you're listening out there, vote Libertarian this election. It's your only hope. Republicans, Democrats are just gonna... Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I actually kind of like John McAfee, even if he is a crackhead.
I don't mind a crackhead.
Yeah. He's a cokehead, really, but... Or he was a cokehead.
I thought he was a cokehead. He fucking, supposedly he had like a private army and shit.
I didn't read anything about that.
This nigga had like a private army, like a militia group and shit. Costa Rica. You seen that, what was I gonna say,
Yo, I'm getting raped right now. What were you saying though?
Oh, that new Sasha Cohen Baron, or whatever the fucking nigga's name is, Ali G, you know.
Yeah.
That
What about him?
That nigga's new movie. Apparently, in the movie, he like Donald Trump gets fucking HIV and AIDS. Apparently, like they did like a screening, and the people that like saw the movie when that happened in the film, they all got up and started clapping like, applauding that this man got AIDS.
It's kind of messed up. That's freaking hilarious.
I was laughing when I read that.
Yo, man, I'm not gonna lie, man.
News section.
I be sitting here at work and stuff, you know, and I be going to work. I be on Facebook. I always hear the same damn thing. Well, when you vote for that person, you're basically giving a vote for somebody else. And it's like, oh, you're not voting for Hillary, you're giving the vote to Donald Trump. Well, you're not voting for Donald Trump, you're giving the vote to Hillary.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, it gets kind of annoying because it's just like, you know, for one, I don't like either of them. So, the two,
Bro,
I don't care.
Do people not understand the voting process that you can get a million people out there, it don't matter, nigga?
Yeah. Oh no, people don't understand that.
Like, yo, I think I learned that being alive in the year, what was it, 2000 during that election? They fucking, they're like,
Oh
we
yeah,
gotta
because of the
recount Florida.
happens to the best of us,
I
man.
forgot what it was for. It was like
Damn.
one night this nigga was president, the other night this one. Yo, all that shit is so fucking
Rigged.
played with. Like, yeah, it's rigged, nigga. Like, you ever read about Edward Bernays?
Nah, who's that?
Oh man, Smoke Dog, come on. Anyway, Edward Bernays was a fucking ad guy. He's one of those mad guys, you know? This guy, his uncle was Sigmund Freud.
Right.
So this nigga had to connect. Yeah, he had to connect. So he's like, yo, we need to subconsciously fucking start doing shit to people, manipulate them, fucking dealing with, you know, whatever the fuck we need them to do.
Right.
To buy whatever and shit. So this nigga, he's the first guy that started telling politicians that they should be seen with celebrities even if they have no association with them, just to have like the fucking celebrity image run off on the fucking president. This is a nigga that made bacon and eggs popular in the United States for breakfast anyway. This nigga made it poppin' for women to smoke. This dude, that was that dude, bro. But once he started becoming that ad guy, he was shitty at first. Like, he worked for like bullshit companies, and then he started building up, and he was like in the political fucking spectrum and shit.
Yeah.
Because once they figured out how to fucking manipulate people subconsciously to fucking do something, it's mad easy, you know?
Yeah, basically.
That's why, like, all the ads we see now are like subconscious attacks on us. Like, it wasn't like that before.
Yeah.
It was like, if you're selling a product, you would have to make sure the product worked completely and didn't fucking break to make your money. Now it's like, how can I sell it to the person rather than like fill a need?
Yeah, basically.
That nigga was after World War II and the Nazis and shit, like the word propaganda was looked down upon, but that's what he's labeled as, the godfather of propaganda. Look that nigga up, Smoke, you'll fucking learn like a million things, or whoever's listening, look him up. That guy basically molded the America we live in right now. There's a good documentary on him called Century of Self, and how like these techniques of trying to sell shit to people and get a certain image of either a product or a person in someone's mind have created like internal subconscious like divide within humans, where like we're kind of going backwards in the sense of we evolved from fucking like monkeys that would not be able to decipher shit to like free thinking animals back to like instinctive thinking by like subconscious shit.
Yeah.
That dude made it poppin' for women to smoke. You know how insane that is?
I honestly do not understand how insane that is.
How much, bro? Alright, there was, you know how back in the day there was like, well, before like the 20s and shit, I think this nigga did it in the 20s or the 30s. Back in the day it was like gross if women smoked. It was nasty. It's still nasty, nigga, you know?
Yeah.
It's a stigma against that shit. It's just like pre-built in us, though. Women are supposed to be dainty and feminine, and smoking is nasty because you got coughing a lung up and shit, whatever. So this nigga was approached by a cigarette company. I forgot what cigarette company it was at the time. Oh, Lucky Strike. That's what it was. Lucky Strike. So Lucky Strike approaches him and they're like, yo, we need you to sell these cigarettes to women. We need more money and we need to stay afloat because we're getting fucked over right now. And they're like, all right, let me think for a little bit. So this nigga, this is before he was really cool with his uncle and shit.
Right.
So he was still in the States. His uncle's Sigmund Freud. This is before he was like close with him.
Yeah.
So he went to this one guy who was a psychoanalysis, the same shit as Sigmund Freud, but he was like a lower level dude. And this guy said that women subconsciously want to smoke because it's like a phallic symbol. The dick is supposed to be like the power or some shit. So, you know, they subconsciously want a penis, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's what this guy told him, right? So this nigga's like, oh, you're so smart, you're right, you know? Like, even though it's like, retarded, the guy was probably putting him in the right fucking direction. So this nigga goes back to the company and he says, alright, we need to trick people into thinking this is a women's rights issue. So he goes, I'm gonna talk to my people over in the newspaper. I'm gonna talk to my people over in the parade, because there was a upcoming parade over here in the city.
Yeah.
And, I think he spoke to a few other people, and what he did was he started posting in the newspapers under Ghost Riders, you know, like people under him, saying, oh, there's gonna be a protest for women's rights in the fucking, in the parade. So, you know, people are all excited, like, oh, women's rights, whatever. So then he hired these, like, I don't know who they were. They were probably like the Kim Kardashians at the time, like these prominent women in the city that were like I guess celebrities at the time and shit.
Yeah.
And he had them all pull out a pack of Lucky Strike cigarettes from a garter belt on the float in the parade at the same time. And that right there just killed it, bro. What he did was he literally like made the connection of these women were protesting the right to express their sexuality, and the dick that they desired was the cigarette. He was fulfilling a need. And yo, cigarette sales boomed, and nigga, after that, all the women started smoking. He's the nigga that started figuring out, all right, we don't have to tell the truth, but we can tell bullshit lies, like, oh, fucking 1 out of 5 doctors prescribe fucking Lucky Strike cigarettes as a good fucking remedy for headaches, like shit like that.
Yeah.
That's that guy. That's that nigga, son. You do know Beech Nut? They make like, it's like a food company. I think they're still around.
Yeah, they make baby food.
Yeah, Beech Nut. Alright, they fucking make breakfast food back in the day and shit. And you know, back in the day, people never used to eat heavy breakfast. It was just like, you'd eat like 1 egg and a piece of toast and drink a coffee, go to work, because that was like, you know, that was like around the industrial boom and shit. Or like, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, around that time, shit. It's not long ago. Anyway. So around that time, like breakfasts and shit. So this nigga was approached by Beech Nut. They're like, alright, we need to start selling bacon because we're going to get it for the low, and we don't want it to go to waste. So he's like, alright, we're going to figure this out. So this nigga started going around to doctors, and he got their like opinion if a hearty breakfast is good, and that's what he did. Right? His advertisement stuck as like, 4 out of 5 doctors say a hearty breakfast is the way to start off the day, some shit like that, and it was in an ad for Beech Nut fucking bacon.
Yeah.
That nigga made bacon and eggs poppin' for the morning, because before that people never used to eat bacon in the morning.
Part of that.
Shit like that, bro, is
well, like
insane,
a hearty
bro.
breakfast is good for you though, bro.
Not fucking bacon, bro. That's a
no, not bacon, but
exactly, yeah. But you know what I mean? The nigga's telling the half truth and a whole lie, you know?
Yeah, basically.
It's crazy, bro. I want to be that nigga.
Oh, it's good to hear.
But like in a good way. If you could subconsciously promote like a good thing to people and they fucking stick with it the same way they stick with cigarettes, I mean shit. That's impactful, bro.
Yeah, I can see that.
The only problem is we got motherfuckers like Hillary, Bernie Sanders.
Yo, hold on, man. My dog said if you make 10 million, you gotta give up 52% of that check.
You know what I'll do with that 52% though? I'm gonna pay taxes, correct?
Yeah.
And did you see the new loophole that's in place right now that people are going ape shit about?
What's
It's
the
like
loophole?
$6 trillion overseas. This is the bullshit. U.S. companies that are still U.S. based, they have like foreign bases where they're accumulating U.S. dollars in, because that's the currency that they fucking whatever they're paying in or accepting it at that place. I don't know what the fucking laws are, but the exact shit is the company doesn't have.
Hey,
to bring the profits
send Nick
back to be
an
taxed.
invitation.
Alright, yeah, I'll send it to him. The money, you don't have to bring it back to be taxed. I mean, you have to bring it back in order to be taxed, so they never bring it back. They just leave the money overseas. They never bring it back. They don't have to fucking pay taxes. Like, I was reading some shit today that there's like fucking like $13 trillion overseas from these multinational corporations and shit.
You know, in all honesty, it's actually pretty sad to say. One of the things that like I know like J.D. Rockefeller used and shit like that. He would he
was cool with that nigga too. He was cool with
listen.
that nigga to give out dimes to homeless people.
Listen. Basically though, what he would do though is to like kind of prevent himself from being taxed and stuff. He would invest in churches and stuff. Like not invest, but like he would open a church, put all of his money in certain places of the church, and as long as basically the council of the church kept it on the hush hush, you know, they're getting like a couple $100 grand just right off the bat, you know. And so none of that money was taxed. And even today, like a lot of these people still do that, you know.
Religious institutions don't get taxed.
Yeah.
You know how to get that through that loophole? My Jewish friend told me, a Hasidic Jew dude that I fucking had in class with me, computers, fucking science, fucking major when I went to school. This nigga fucking, they dedicate one room in their house to religious prayer. And they have a fucking like a group thing where a bunch of people come from the neighborhood and pray in the house in that one room, and the house kind of like solidifies they don't have to pay property tax.
Yeah, that's legit.
That's like a loophole too. It doesn't matter, you just have to have it like announced that you're having like a prayer ceremony in the place. And you have some fucking rabbi come in and pray over the room, blah blah blah, and now it's the fucking, it's like a holy worship.
What?
Is that the term? I don't know the exact term.
I have no idea. Oh, you check. You should check my stream, bro. Yo, I got 7. Yeah, you should be alright then. Hold on. Oh shit! Hold on one second.
That's crazy.
Let me
We
check.
have people actually commenting on the shit talking about Bernie. What up, nigga?
Oh yeah.
I'm chilling. I'm finally sober. I'm smoking. I'm drinking.
Alright, you're good, Nick. Damn, dude, I don't know what the hell it is about Broforce, but I already got 8 viewers right now. I was just streaming whatchamacallit, Division. I had like 5. On the other hand, I was by myself, and you know, Mike's just super freaking cool, you know.
All you guys watching, start looking up Edward Bernays. You'll probably learn like 10 different things you can either use in school or in life. Why watch a one fucking video about that nigga?
Go on, go on. Go on, stop drawing it out. Okay. Okay. I was waiting for you to say like one marijuana, and I was like, uh-huh.
Yo,
Yeah.
was I talking to you guys yesterday about that fucking Quentin Tarantino toy?
Well, you sent us a link to it. It's pretty
Alright,
cool.
yo, they fucked up on the price listing and they put their buyer's price. So they're buying the toy for $28 and they're supposed to put it at $56. Right? You know, because the toy's gonna instantly probably sell out because it's already selling for more than $100 on eBay. And I fucking scooped up like 8 of them for 28 bucks or whatever.
Oh,
and then they had
man.
to change the price listing back to 55 today, but they said they're gonna honor all the orders that went through.
That's
So I just
legit.
fucking made bank thinking. I paid, it was like, shipping came out to like $20, so 8 times 28 plus 20.
Please try to do all that right now.
I'm doing it on my phone.
Yo, Nick, you can join, by the way, because I'm playing
28
Broforce.
times
Alright, I'll
plus
join.
20. I paid $240. They're selling for like, we'll say an average of $100. Not including shipping, but we'll say it's $100.
So wait, is most
Bro.
do most of your sales go on from like overseas and stuff, or do you do it over here?
Depends on the shit. That's what I'm a whole lot.
Yeah.
They sell out
Are you kidding me? Denver signed a quarterback.
Who they signed? RG3?
Veteran quarterback Nathan Panning.
What is the? Are you joking?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
picture of
that's a real
Peyton Manning
name,
with
nigga.
the
Nathan Panning, bro.
yeah, it's a picture of Peyton Manning with the dumb glasses on.
Yeah, they're talking about signing RG3. I thought it was kind of funny that Houston picked up Osweiler. Is Houston in you guys' division?
No.
Oh yeah, you guys dodged the bullet right there.
Yeah, I know.
Houston's picking up the squad, man.
You know who I'm afraid of? Who's a sleeper team this year? Jacksonville Jaguars.
Nah.
You don't think so? They've signed like 7 defensive players so far, and
Yeah, but that doesn't make their offense good or any other part of their team good.
They all trade.
Yo, Miami, if Ndamukong Suh and Mario Williams step up, Miami's gonna be scary.
yeah, I think they all have good chances. Like I'm excited. I'm excited for this next season.
I usually am. Yo, these niggas is roly-polies.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
So I got a date on Friday. That's it.
Oh snap! Yo, Big
I
Mike's
say no names on the street.
And then Mike's gonna get
that hoe over there.
That's on you.
Nah, man. Dude, I was so fucked up, man.
Hey, yo,
I
man,
hadn't
you're an
eaten
alpha
anything,
male.
the only guy was-
Yo,
I ate like
you're an
5
alpha
McDoubles
male.
And a fucking Red Bull that day. The whole
You're an
trip.
alpha male. You're gonna want to have sex with a lot of women. Oh, okay, Mike.
You weren't streaming that drunk rant.
No. I just finished.
That drunk rant got 500 views.
Oh, nigga, give me some of that
No.
bread, boy.
Chill.
Smoke, dog. Now you
Good
got
job,
money.
Mike. You got 15 cents.
15.
Yeah, you got a whole
I'll take
15
it.
cents.
I'll take the 15 cents. I'm watching an old clip of me playing Destiny right now. I think I went 21-0 in this match with the fucking
Is there
with a mask on. I wasn't even wearing a helmet. Like, I was using the Oris, what is it, Eris Morn mask.
is there a difference between being thick and having fat rolls?
Yeah, there's a big
Yeah.
difference. One's a model, the other one talks about feminism.
I don't know. There's some hot, thick chicks that I'd fuck the shit out of.
I mean fat rolls, like.
I mean,
Yeah, we
when
talking
she
about
bends
rolls,
over, she's
buddy.
gonna have rolls, dog.
There's a big
Thick.
difference.
Even if she's skinny, some bitches have rolls.
And that's not what we talking about, man. We talking about you standing straight up, you got the
Imagine
rolls.
she has butter on it, though. She's got butter on that roll. I don't know if I fuck with it.
What if that butter's sweat?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. No, he just rubs real butter on it.
So wait, question. Was that it of the story?
What?
Yeah, man.
Man, you over here, oh, it's illegal. Man,
I mean,
she get hit with a $75 fine nowadays, man. Florida lawmakers made pass on that. We're good.
yo,
I
I
think-
think my God,
This is
country
gonna be
goes
the
out of
biggest
court.
export of weed. Yo, did you see Israel's trying to create their own kosher weed right now?
Kosher weed.
Yeah, I think
What?
Damn kikes over here trying to get all the
My
money from
Broforce
everyone.
isn't working. Bro, invite me to
What do you mean?
Broforce.
It's gonna be over there, bro. Kosher weed anyway, bro.
You
good
want
old
kosher
American
weed.
Christian weed.
That Christian
You want
weed,
that-
baby.
You want that burning bush Moses shit? Cause you know the Bible took place in America.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Mike.
Jesus wasn't an Arab nigga, man.
No, he was a Jew, you dyke.
Yeah, you know, 'cause
This is John.
He was a
John
Jew
has three
because...
kids as a homeless.
Nobody cares, Nick. Yo, he was a Jew because that was the whole point of his gospel, is that people... That Jews actually liked other people, because some of the Jews didn't like other people.
man, I'm trying to hear all that shit.
Mike, you end up giving your life to God. God, I don't care what you say.
It ain't gonna be no fucking book God. It's gonna be like
The Christian God, that's
Traveler from
right.
Destiny God, if anything.
Traveler from Destiny. Man, the Traveler from
Buddha?
Destiny's evil.
How you know about that? He saved the Earth, bro.
He ain't save Earth, man. We ain't have no problems till we saw him.
Yeah, but he was gonna come anyway.
That's what she said.
He's a big robot. If he busts a nut, he might like lose a screw, bro.
Oh, you said invite you, right? Yo, Mike, why don't you just go ahead and get Broforce, dog? Yeah, it's free.
What is it? You can play 3 players?
Yeah, you actually play up to 4.
You guys should have streamed that fucking Hitman. Dude, it was so fun. I felt like streaming that shit. I don't even stream it. I was doing crazy shit that game.
Jeff Allen.
Like,
God
in one of the
for the,
missions, you had to fuck up a drug deal between 2 niggas, and it's like, one guy's already on the boat, it's like his boat, it's his party and shit, and the other guy's like outside of the boat, ready to go on, and you kind of start off on the side, and it's like a training mission, you know? For the bathing and bullshit, so, you fucking, you could just, they tell you how to do it at first, they tell you go through a construction I was like, fuck that. I did that real quick, and then they tell you, alright, you complete it, and you're like, freelance and shit. So I was like, running around just bullshitting the whole time. And then I figured out you could, like, find rat poison in the basement, because that was one of the challenges.
Nice.
You could literally, like, I tricked the first guy over into, like, behind a car and shit, yoked that nigga up, fucking took his outfit, then ran over to do the drug deal, but I grabbed the rat poison first, you know? So I'm literally in the room with the dude, I poison his drink, the nigga's like, oh, my stomach's killing me, blah, 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 some shit like that. So you walk to the bathroom, you walk in behind him, and security has no idea, and then you just fucking drown him in his own puberty.
Yeah, I didn't really like the Division beta either. At least I didn't really play the Division
maxed
beta.
out level shit kind of fucking people up. It's like, you know, be the highest level possible. The computer.
What was the max level for it?
It's like 4s. 8. Max level is 8, and then you get dark zone shit. You know, the rep.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you weren't running in the squad, you just got robbed for that rep. I got robbed tons of times. It was fun though.
Yee.
Not the best.
Playing Destiny.
Just watching the replay. I have a replay in here where I fucking no losses and shit. I just watched myself shotgun the shit out of blade dancing and he hit me with the blade. I had that force field fucking gauntlets on, so it killed him.
Sweet.
Considered a melee and shit.
Do you want
God.
to joke about ghosts? No. That's the spirit.
Oh, I gotta. That's why I saved it. Oh, I just fucking raped their team, man.
Yo, both might go.
I just killed 2 niggas
might
with
go?
one shotgun blast.
Yeah.
Okay, what's stopping him?
Money. He doesn't know because he's gonna get money from the shotgun.
Why does he not know?
Well, whenever he crashed the, whatchamacallit, that screwed him over, and the boss was gonna take money out of his check, but now it's looking like the boss, his dad made it to where the boss will only take like half of it, so he can go, and his dad's gonna spot him some cash or something like that.
That was pretty cool.
I don't know, I was like, just text me your address if you're gonna come over tomorrow. I'll come to you tomorrow. Alright, see you tomorrow, Mike.
Mike told our mom that he has a strong jawline because he gives out mustache rides.
Mine too.
Mike said that to my mother. That woman gave birth to me, Mike. And you told her you give out mustache rides.
I was pushed out of a cooter.
Oh,
I thought you were C-section. Me and Teresa were talking about who's gonna give speeches for the wedding. And I said Nathan. Nathan's going to have to give a speech. I don't care what anybody says. Nathan's giving a speech at my wedding. It's my wedding. I get to decide.
I'm bored, my brother. No one got married.
I love
I love him very much. And I'm so happy for him. I love you, Mom.
He just mumbles a little bit.
Trying to find woman known you for a little bit, but since I just want you to know your pretty hair.
What the?
I could grow facial hair.
That's okay, because Nick's making fun of him, but Nick's also gonna have probably have to give a speech, and then he's gonna say something like, "Oh yeah, well," and then it's gonna be like a Louis C.K. joke, and everybody's gonna be like, "Ah, that was Louis C.K. Why is he acting like that's his joke? Why is he doing this?"
I don't even know a Louis C.K. joke off the top of my head.
Ah!
Bro, it keeps putting me in the game, but nothing's happening.
Oh.
Actually, it'd be more of an Anthony Jeselnik joke.
So, last year was my mom's birthday, but we all forgot due to alcohol and bad decisions.
That was your mom's birthday.
It was a joke.
So, one thing about Nolan that I really enjoy is just his passion for Princess Diana. It's kind of weird though because he has drawings up all over his apartment. Drawings after the act. Hands-on drawing.
How about some fun facts?
He wishes he was Dodie Alpha, yeah.
Here's some fun facts. Bernie Sanders is the Zodiac killer.
Some fun facts from Nolan's wedding. Terrell Owens is the only NFL wide receiver.
Yes. Yes, Nick. If you include that in there, we'll figure something out. I don't know what I'm gonna give you, but I'm gonna give you something because it's gonna be a token of my love. That means my marriage will be very successful. Thank you.
You can give Terrell Owens facts at your wedding.
Yeah, you know, I really do need to invite Terrell Owens.
Maybe he'll come. That'd be cool.
Maybe he will come.
Terrell.
Yeah, nigga. T.O.'s my nigga, dog.
Re-invite me, maybe. Maybe that's the problem. Invite me and then, like, at the beginning of a level, and then stay at the beginning of the level.
One more time. Go!
Funny thing about my brother and his girlfriend, now wife. I've been
Oh, we're on the stream! We're on the stream!
I've been looking for someone to kill his wife, but no, I messed it up. I've been.
What?
Oh, that nigga stole my headshot.
Oh, Mike Nuns once invited to the party.
Oh, I have it as private. Oh, that's good.
Hey yo man, Freestyle Friday, it's confirmed. Hey yo, it's Smoke Dog in this bit, and he gonna make a rap, and if you don't come in, he gonna keep on rapping back, and nobody really...
Mike, you're the best.
Yo, I'm never gonna live this loss down. I know you won't.
Hello, Andrew.
Hello,
We're in the
Nuns!
money, bro. We're in the money with the Quentin.
What you mean?
They're honoring the people that pre-ordered.
Hell yeah, nigga. Yo, see, Mike, that's why you my nigga, yo. That's why you my nigga. Hit me up with the link, got the shit, another price.
It's only 3,000. I got 8 of them.
Boy, you got AIDS of them.
I think Donald Trump.
Yo, so I played the
man.
division. I
Doctor,
played the division for like an hour today, and that shit glitched 3 times on me.
Yo, it glitched on me earlier, and now it won't let me get back in, so that's why I'm not playing it right now. I was in the middle of my stream, everybody was like, yo, Smoke Dog, I love you, man, yo, and now I'm streaming Broforce, which is actually getting me more views.
If you had to resurrect one voice, why is Mariah Carey on this list? She's not dead.
Her career is.
Yeah.
Nick
Is that
Cannon.
mustache, right, Mike?
Hey, man, shout out to everybody in here who eat ass. Also, Nuns, I got invited to Verd's wedding. It was a drunk invite, but it was an invite. Yeah, he was like, he said if I go to his wedding, because I told him, I was like, yo, is Eric gonna be there? He's like, yeah. I was like, good, because I'm gonna beat his ass with some sock and boppers on. He was like, Smoke, if you go to my wedding and you beat up Eric with sock and boppers on, you got the best man speech. I was like, damn right.
Yo, no joke, I would pay to see that.
Are you invited to the wedding?
Oh, look at this! The division service is not real this time.
Is that what happened with Destiny at first? Because I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh no, but it's just, servers are currently down.
Well, you also gotta remember it's a Tom Clancy game. We know how servers work for that crap.
It's Ubisoft, yeah. Fucking, yeah, I keep trying to get this game.
Yeah. It's not a bad game, man. It's just being gay right now.
Super gay.
Every time I come around, you see that bling bling.
Bang bang.
How did I only get 4 kills? It's not factual.
Infactual, snacktual. I'm coming through with craptual. My stream, it sucks, and now everyone hates me. Yo, man, shout out to everyone watching right now. And shout out to everyone who's not commenting right now.
Bank of America.
Yo, Moy's voting libertarian, so why aren't you? Tell Mom I said hi.
No one said hi.
Boom.
You're on the stream.
Tell Mom I changed my vote to Bernie Sanders.
You changed your vote.
Tell her Bernie Sanders plans on taking out the big sperm and blood banks.
Blood banks.
A bank too big to regulate is too big to exist. Or a bank too big to fail is a bank too big to exist.
A bank too big to fail is a bank too big to exist.
Bernie Sanders, 2016.
Nolan said he's gonna let Nathan get a speech at his wedding.
I so sorry to be speaking in it was my wedding.
I have a really long face. My name is Nathan.
I have a long face.
Wait, Nathan has a long face? Yo, that's Spencer. Yo.
So you need to get a tall blue guy from Space Jam.
But Mom said she doesn't know if Nathan would want to do a speech at your wedding.
I know, but I'd want him to. Isn't that what matters?
Just get him absolutely wasted.
Smoke Dog, do you want him to say a speech for selfish reasons?
Of course I do.
What would that be?
That would be me being able to get a laugh because my brother's mumbling and he's definitely the less social one out of all three of us.
What if he just mumbled a song?
The best time to wear is White Shredder.
Well, I just heard the news today. Here's the girl from Dinosaur. Stefan brought up.
Yo, man, I heard the Jets picked up Forte. Is that true?
Hell yeah, my nigga.
Wow,
So what's popping with the QBs? Yo, if the Jets don't pick up no. If they don't pick up Fitzpatrick, they need to go ahead and get on that RG3, dog.
But Geno Smith is gonna be bad.
Yo, RG3 would be perfect for y'all. That's because you don't. Yo, hold up, Nuns. You're not really in a position.
Good for anything, son.
Yo, Nuns, you're not really in a position to say who's the good quarterback here. You haven't really experienced one in a long time, so.
Yeah, that's not the point though. Like, I don't want him to get a piece of glass then, just because he's better than what we have.